So I'll be testing autofocus today. Hello epic people, today I'm going to be demonstrating an autofocus test using my X-T5 with the lens 35mm f2 and the newer lens, the 33mm 1.4. And the main reason that I'm doing this test slash demonstration is to help you guys who are looking forward to buying Fuji system to shoot video. Just giving you guys my past experience. I've had X-T2, 3, X-T4, and 5 currently. And one of the main frustration that I had was autofocus when it comes to video. On photo side of things, I was happy. I didn't really had any problems. But when it comes to video side of things, there's too many different variables on different lenses. For instance, like you have to have everything correctly. Like it depends on what body camera that you're using, plus what lens you're using, and what setup you're using for that lens when it comes to autofocus. All three of this has to be in certain unison in order for the lens to do or perform smooth autofocus. And sometimes even with certain settings dialed up and everything, it's just that it's very inconsistent. So I'm trying to show you guys a demonstration of the older lenses, which is the 35mm f2, which uses a stepping motor, versus the newer 33mm 1.4, which uses linear autofocus motor. Just a spoiler alert, linear motor is way smoother, but I just want you guys to see my demonstration because it actually shows what it does, and it depends on the person. If it doesn't really matter, then you're fine with going either or. So test consists of me having different kind of figures on top of my desk, and I'll be having the X-T5 along with the lenses, and I'll be pointing to certain objects using a spot meter autofocus. And I'll be setting the autofocus setting to a default and the fastest, and a setting that I think is going to be most ideal for that lens, so you guys can compare. So let's take a look. So those were the tests. It was probably very obvious. So for conclusion, obviously the 33mm 1.4, which is the newer lens, which has a linear motor inside, is more smoother when it comes to autofocus. And that was the main problem with the older lenses, which has a stepping motor. When it pulls, towards certain object to autofocus, it was too snappy, it was too unnatural, even with, certain settings. But I did feel that X-T5, which has the latest and the greatest autofocus on, Fuji, along with the X-H2 and X-H2S, it did improve a lot. But still, I think the older lenses, it kind of bothers me when it does that, focus in and out like super fast. So my recommendation, try to get the LM lens if you are planning on shooting video with your Fuji. And that's about it. So that's it for me today. If you guys like this video and think it was helpful, please give me a like. And if you guys have any questions, please comment down below. I'll try to answer as much as I can. And also, if you guys want to see more camera related content in the future, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.